I think we all have our own personality, unique and distinctive. And at the same time, I think that our own unique and distinctive personality blends with the wind, with the footsteps in the street, with the noises around the corner, and with the silence of memory, which is the great producer of ghosts. From the poet Octavio Paz. Welcome to Grimly. Anyways, we are recording.
Hi.
Hello, all you cool cats and kittens.
Welcome to Grimly. Is that that bitch that
Carol
that killed her
Baskin?
husband? Yeah.
I don't think she actually killed her husband. I think it was
Killed her husband, whacked him. That's what happened.
That documentary was 4 years ago. That's insane to me. It feels like yesterday, and also a lifetime ago. It was like peak COVID, fucking Tiger King.
I know. You know what? It never felt like COVID for those of us who kept working. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
It didn't feel like this like awesome. Like, you know, people think about it now in retrospect as like this like time where they found themselves, or it was like, you know, like a perpetual snow day. Obviously, a lot of terrible
shit
awful.
happened.
Some people had really terrible experiences, like losing loved ones, of course, or being violently ill. But most people, I think about it as like this like pause in time.
Just this weird quarantine
then there's
time.
those of us that worked in you know, the types of industries who don't get a break from things.
No, I started a new job the day that everything was locked down.
Really?
Yeah. It was like my first day was like March 16th.
So were you not working in restaurant industry?
No,
you did not have to?
No, I didn't have to.
So you had like a traditional...
that's when I started surveying. That's when I started working
really?
river mapping.
Yeah. Oh, but then you went to work.
Yeah, but I was still... We had to work in person now because we were mapping a river.
Outside.
Yeah, we were outside, so I was able
yeah, you didn't get a break.
No, not even a little bit.
I know people who made more money not working.
Yeah, there was that whole unemployment,
like
extra stimulus stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we all got the stimulus, but then they got more. Like,
yeah, there was like extra money every week, right?
$600 or something.
Yeah, it was wild. A wild time.
I know.
Yeah, COVID. Actually, it's pretty relevant to today's story. I'm not gonna lie.
All because you said hello, cool cats and kittens.
Yeah, Carol Baskins. Everyone in that documentary was fucking awful.
I know.
Like, the things they did to those animals, I wish nothing but harm to them.
What was that guy's name? Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Shit. Spaghetti Joe? I don't know. He sucks.
He does suck. He's the fucking worst.
He kind of is.
Yeah. He's wild and interesting, but also the worst. God damn it, what is his name? It's gonna pop up later somewhere in this fucking, probably inappropriately, in the story. Anyways, this is Grimly. I'm Missy.
What are we talking? Oh, I'm Meg. What are we talking about today?
So today we are talking about Poveglia Island. Have you ever heard this place?
No.
Nope. It is in Italy.
Okay.
Venice, Italy, to be exact.
It's in Venice?
It's, yeah.
Outside of?
Yeah, so across the canal.
Okay.
From Venice, Italy, is a small triangular island that is about 7 miles in size.
Okay.
However, unlike Venice, this island was referred to as Hell on Earth by the few people that survived inhabiting this place.
Oh, it's sort of like...
And it was called one of the most haunted places on Earth.
Really?
Yeah, this is a picture of it.
Very small.
It's very small.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only 7 miles.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Pictures of it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like Venice is
sort of like
across
Alcatraz kind of.
Yeah, very Alcatraz-y.
But not. I mean, much closer, right? How far?
7 miles.
Oh, so kind of. Oh wait, that's how big it is.
Oh yeah, no, that's how big it is.
So
no, but like you can
town?
see. Yeah. It's a very short boat ride.
Okay.
However, you can't go there.
You can't go there?
No, it's not allowed to. You can't go there by people, or not people. Tourists. General public.
Okay.
They can't go there.
Fascinated.
They're not allowed.
All right. Very interested.
Okay. I'm going to tell you about the history of this place, which is pretty dark. So, that's a lot, kids. So, the first mention of the island historically was in 421.
421?
421. The year 421.
Okay. This is an ancient part of
it's Italy. Yeah. Where people from the Este and Padua fled the island to escape from barbarians and Huns. The Huns. Mulan. Just
literally.
Let's get down to this. Yeah. The Huns.
Listen, I didn't tell you this, but I saw on the internet that there was a girl. I think it was like a tick. No. Okay, so I was reading the comments of a reel of a millennial woman singing that song, right?
Mhm.
And in the comments, just somebody commented and was like, once upon a time, I sang that song karaoke at a nerd bar, and the entire crowd sang the chorus with me. And like then there was like 300 people being like, I'm crying. That's a core memory.
Oh my
That's
god.
the best fucking idea.
That is an amazing karaoke
I
song.
know.
Holy shit.
I know.
Oh man,
That was
opportunity.
like an epic moment. I was
We
like,
have to remind each other if we're ever at a karaoke bar
yes.
to sing that song.
Like any well-known Disney song would get
Yeah.
people going. But that one is
Yeah.
the one.
Be a Man is top notch. Anyways, back to Poveglia.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I also sang it too, so we're both to blame. Neither of us have ADD, I promise. So, for the next 1,000 years, it has maintained a small population, Poveglia Island, after 421. It became its own little city-state.
Okay.
So, people inhabited it
Sure.
for 1,000 years. It just became its own little place.
Cute.
Yeah. So, however, in 1379, the Republic of Venice and the Republic of Genoa, so like Genoa, Salami, I'm assuming is where it's from. That's where my brain went. Like, ooh, salami. They were in a conflict. So this is before Italy was a country, I think.
Okay.
And Genoa attacked Venice, and the people of Poveglia were moved off the island for their own protection. So this is like, the island is like between Venice and like the sea, essentially.
Okay.
So it's like their first line of whatever. For the next few hundred years, the island remained uninhabited, and at one point was offered as a sanctuary for monks, but they said no thanks.
They said no thanks?
They said no. They didn't want it.
Okay.
Why?
Interesting.
It's kind of gone to history. They don't really know. I don't know if it was bad juju they felt there, but they just said no thank you.
Okay.
So in 1645, the government built 5 octagonal forts for protection from invasion.
Yeah, it looked like it was a military base.
Yeah, so it was like kind of via the lagoon, so for protection, whatever. And it was also a checkpoint for shipments coming into Venice.
Okay.
So one of the 5 octagonal forts is still there today, which is crazy because that's 1645. That's like 400 years old at this point, which is cool.
Very old.
Yeah, very old. So because it was a checkpoint for ships coming into Venice, it was also the first location in the area to come in contact with the plague.
Okay.
So in 1793, 2 ships carrying rats with fleas that held the plague made its way to Poveglia Island and became like a temporary confinement area for people.
Wait, okay, this is a really basic question.
No, it's okay.
What, the fleas have the
Yes,
disease.
The fleas have the plague.
And then how did people get them?
The fleas
do they bite people?
Bite people.
We had our own flea infestation?
Yes.
Okay,
so
it.
Yeah, the fleas.
Ew.
They either bite the rats contaminate our food. Actually, I'm gonna get into how you get the plague.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah. Funny you ask. So, these ships come to Poveglia Island, which is like a checkpoint. There's plague rats,
right?
Fleas, or rats with plague fleas. I think is more accurate way of depicting it.
Sure.
And then, because of that, on the ships, it gets to Venice, Italy, which is across the water, essentially.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's too bad because I think that the island would be safer than most places.
Yeah. So in 1805, so a couple years later, Napoleon Bonaparte decided to make the island a permanent quarantine zone for people who are carrying and suffering the plague.
Oh, okay.
So
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It sucks.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Which is funny because we were just talking about COVID and quarantine was a big thing.
You're right.
Like,
yes,
it's always going to have to be a way of like containing a disease.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
You
I
didn't
did-
talk
I
about
did.
Carol Gaskins
I did not talk about
to
Carol
segue
Baskins
to the-
intentionally.
to the pandemic.
I'm just awkward and I didn't know what to say.
Brilliant.
Yeah, somewhere in my brain like knew.
She's almost got this podcasting thing down on
I'm almost like a genius. Not really. Not even a little bit.
All right, works.
I wonder if I'm like have you ever seen that episode of The Simpsons where Homer Simpson, whenever he's drunk, he can play the piano? No, that's Family Guy. Where Peter can only play the piano when he's really, really hammered.
I actually don't know.
You've never seen that episode of Family Guy?
I can't recall that to me, and I've seen every episode more than one time.
Oh yeah, there's this whole episode
and
where
there's so many episodes.
yeah, it's been on for like 20 years at
Yes.
this point. Where like Lois gets Peter inebriated, and when he's inebriated, he can play the piano
Love
like
it.
beautifully.
The shenanigans.
I wonder if that's if I'm drunk, I can podcast better,
I just want to loosen up.
right? Just loosen the old vocal cords here.
Okay, so it is a quarantine zone.
It is a quarantine zone
People are
depicted
abandoned.
or set by Napoleon Bonaparte.
Okay, no one's ever called him a stupid man.
No, just a bit of a
That
monster.
one's known for his brain.
Yeah. So from 1793 to 1814, Poveglia Island became the spot where you would ship off your dead and dying from the plague.
I guess that's like 20 years-ish.
Yeah, 20 years. So people would be sent off for at least 40 days. And if you survived the 40 days, you essentially survived the plague.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
a long time
That's
to
a
be sick.
long time to be sick.
Okay.
And I mean, most of the time, these people were kind of taken and like thrown on boats and like forced to go to this island. Like they were like, I don't want to.
Suspicious of him.
I mean, like
Yeah.
everyone knew what the island was for at this point. They like knew that this is kind of where you go to die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, even if you are actively dying, you're like, I'm not going there. Like, I don't want to.
You must.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You cannot
Yeah.
make everyone else sick
Right?
with your plague germs. You have to go.
We'll use that quote next year for the flu.
Best of luck for you.
So, like I said, essentially, if you were being sent to Poveglia, you'd be being sent off to your death.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, when you were brought to Poveglia, you were treated by what were called plague doctors.
Okay. Did they wear those things?
Mhm.
No.
So, the main treatment of a plague doctor was bloodletting. So, leeches, frogs, bats, different ways of drawing blood, which
Interesting.
makes no fucking sense. When you think about it now, you're like, what was the logic there?
But there would have been something, right? They would have had done it for some reason.
Yeah, I mean,
It wouldn't suffice now.
the
but,
fact
like,
that it was like 1800s and they
I'd
didn't know
love
what
to
else to
know.
do. Like, let's just drain your blood and see if this helps.
I'd love to know.
Yeah. So plague doctors are also there to take your last rites and testament, and
Are we
basically.
not going to talk more about the plague
We
doctor
are,
uniform?
we are.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
It's the coolest. Okay.
Yeah. So plague doctors were there to take your last rites and your testament and take note of your death. Essentially, they're basically going to be a witness to you.
Okay. Yes.
So I mean, plague doctors kind of have a controversial image now. I think, you know,
Why?
well, because
They're
I mean,
so brave to be there.
they're fucking bloodletting and like not really helping, but they're trying to help, and like but
Sure.
they're also there witnessing your death and like taking your last rites and yada yada yada.
They don't have to be there.
They
taking care of
don't
these
have to be
people
there.
and
No,
feeding
it
them.
is a job. So most people will recognize plague doctors by their costume,
Yes.
which consists of a long black leather overcoat. A
Why? It's so weird.
it's
Go
it's basically to protect. It's their thought of protecting you.
on. Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like their version of Scrubs, I guess.
Yeah. Or like
and they
the
also
hazmat
yeah
wear?
hazmat. So they
P-
also have
what
a
is it? What is it?
PPE.
PPE.
They also have a big black hat and a long beak-like mask.
Yes.
The
beak
mask is what
it's like,
most
looks like
people.
Undertaker. Like
Yeah, it's fucking metal, honestly.
It is.
So the mask, the idea of it is that the beak would be stuffed with different types of herbs, like lavender and cinnamon,
Oh,
because
so
it was
much smell.
believed that good smells would cancel out any plague germs that were coming at these doctors.
I don't think it could hurt.
I
I
mean-
would please stuff my beak full of. Dude, that thing is so scary.
It's fucking
Why
scary
does it look like a bird?
because they have a beak stuffed with fucking lavender.
Wild. I've seen other images.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of like steampunky people now that like dress like plague doctors. It's like, it's a costume now for sure.
Dude, so cool.
It's a fucking badass costume, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
If I saw
love
that
it.
thing, I mean, I think there's also a couple horror movies that have plague doctors as like their
Oh.
main antagonist.
Oh,
Or
okay.
they're at least dressed like a plague doctor. I don't know if
Sure.
it's like based.
It's scary.
It's a very
That
scary.
that's not comforting.
No, can you imagine? You're on a boat. Yeah, the plague.
And there's those things.
And there's those guys on the
It's like
fucking boat staring at
the
you.
Undertaker penguin.
It really,
here to
the
greet you.
Undertaker
It's
penguin's a
not-
really good
It's
way of
not
putting it.
comforting.
So, along with the costume, the doctors would also walk around with a long wooden cane to poke at patients to see if they're still alive.
That's rude.
And they would also use it to fight off people that were coming after them. Because I'm sure, like, I don't know, you're
Delirious.
dying on this island, you're delirious, you're like this. You see
Terrible.
this fucking.
Okay, I know I was hyping them up earlier, saying they have to be here, but they sound kind of mean. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get the reasoning for it, but it's not great.
you know,
The cane is not great.
So desensitized to human suffering and just start poking people.
Right? I mean, but like human suffering and death was so close at that moment.
Yeah,
Like, you're surrounded by the plague.
that's true.
Like, and this is the third plague. There have been 3 plagues before
It's a lot of
this.
people in a densely populated area.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the desensitization is real. So, in 1922, the remaining buildings on the island were then converted into a mental asylum.
I knew it was coming.
And then
We
later,
essentially do the same thing. I'm like, oh, well, there's no plague, but your brain or body doesn't work the right way, so
right,
you gotta go.
or you
bitch.
have a learning disability.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or you're just a woman who has an opinion.
It's true. There's so many.
Yeah, in that era.
Reasons.
Yeah.
You could be gay.
Yeah. You could be gay. You could be an immigrant. They're gonna
God.
throw you into this fucking asylum. I mean, we talked about this in Penhurst. That was a big part of it
Yeah.
too. Yeah. So along with the mental asylum, the buildings were also used as a nursing home and a long-term care facility for
Sad.
people.
And we don't care about our old people either.
It's fucking depressing.
I don't
And
like it there.
it was finally closed in 1968, the hospital. So, along with all the other ones, like, it was kind of closed in that era, right? I think
Yeah.
Penhurst was closed in 1987.
I was like, I feel like that one
Yeah.
went a while too long.
So, this is just a local legend pertaining to that time. So, legend has it during this time of like the mental asylum nursing home, there was a doctor performing unethical treatments and experiments on patients
Sure.
who obviously couldn't fight back or couldn't tell anybody that this was happening because who's gonna listen?
Yeah.
And it's said that he eventually leapt from the bell tower that was on the island to his death because he went mad.
The doctor?
The doctor.
Good for him. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Like, you suck. Your conscience finally caught up to you.
Good for him. I'm so excited for you in this journey. Oh, wow, that's
You
fucked up. We shouldn't
fucker.
joke about that.
No, he sounds like a prick.
Yeah. Okay. So, this next kind of set of bullets, I will say, if you're eating, pause
Ew, okay.
and finish your meal.
Right.
Just,
We haven't had dinner yet.
we haven't had dinner yet,
Okay, go on.
but we'll be fine. Okay, we're gonna get into the plague. So, dubbed the Black Death in 1346, the plague wiped out major populations in Europe and Asia from the 13th to 17th centuries. 18th, actually. It's a long time. So, the first plague was 1346 to 1353, and that is the plague that wiped out 50% of the population in Europe, which is insane. 50%.
Terrifying.
50% of the population is gone.
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine it either.
It's bleak. That's so, like, it's just like a paradigm shifting societal collapse.
Yeah.
If 50% of the population
Yeah,
died.
I think the
This-
Dark Ages are after this.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure,
I don't know.
if I remember correctly.
History.
I think the plague caused the Dark Ages,
Sure.
which kind of makes sense. And then after that, there was another plague in the 1500s, and then the last one was the one we talked about, Poveglia Island specifically, which was in like the 1700s. So there's 3 different plagues that happened.
Okay.
The Black Death, the like big plague, is the 1300s plague. specifically.
Black Death.
Black Death.
Dude.
There has to be a metal band named Black Death.
So it is
There's no way they're not.
God.
It's bleak. You're right. Bleak is the right word. So the bubonic plague, which is what this is caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis. Yeah, Yersinia pestis, and is spread to humans via fleas on rats and other animals. So the fleas bite the rats, whatever other animal that has carrying the bacterium. It vomits,
Okay.
which is gross, and in the vomit, like it bites something else, vomits into the bite that's carrying whatever bacterium this bacterium that causes the plague.
Sorry, the flea does the vomiting?
Yeah, the flea does the vomiting.
Okay.
Yeah, which I did not know that.
Okay.
I don't know if I want
That's
to know
probably
that.
like maybe just like what fleas do.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the plague infections form in 3 major categories in humans, and this is where it gets gross. So the first one is bubonic. So it's all the same bacterium. It kind of occurs in your body in different ways, and it causes another bacterium infection, essentially.
Ooh.
Yeah. So plague infections.
Bacterial infection.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one is bubonic, which is spread by the fleas of infected animals, or an exposure to the body fluids of infected animals.
Okay.
So you gotta think about, this is a long time ago. Poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is
or
rampant.
It eats your food.
Yeah.
And then you eat your
saliva.
food.
Yeah. It's rampant in the streets.
Okay.
No matter what.
Yikes.
So symptoms from the bubonic type of plague occur from 1 to 7 days after the exposure, and they include flu-like symptoms, which is like a fever, a headache, vomiting, etc. And you also have painful or swollen lymph nodes on your body.
Okay, yeah.
And it causes acral necrosis, which is a darkening of the skin next to where you were infected.
Oh, wow.
So that's where like you get like the black.
Gross.
Yeah. There's also a symptom of really, really swollen lymph nodes, and it causes like, they call it a bubo.
Okay.
Which is like a big open sore and like almost looks like a blister, and they can like break
so painful.
open. Yeah. Horrible, painful, disgusting.
Where your lymph nodes are?
Yeah.
Ew.
And like or specifically where your lymph nodes are, and also like where you got infected. So like wherever you got bitten, essentially, is where kind of what happens there. So the next type of plague is pneumonic, which is a severe lung infection that starts 3 to 7 days after your exposure to the plague. These symptoms include a fever, a headache, shortness of breath, chest pain, coughing.
That one sounds familiar.
Yeah. This type of plague is spread as a symptom from the bubonic plague. So bubonic plague causes you to have a pneumonic plague, and then you basically...
There are 2 different things that happen simultaneously?
It can't happen simultaneously to a person. So you can get the bubonic plague, maybe not have the symptoms of the bubonic plague, but then it can cause you to have a pneumonic plague.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. So it's like, there's some science there that I don't really understand.
I didn't know that.
And I kind of was trying to get into it, but I'm like, this is going to get really, really insular, and I cannot. I'm really stretching my science knowledge today,
but
for sure.
Make it about wrestling. She will spend days on it.
I could have spent days on this too. Honestly, the plague itself can be its own episode, and I kind of want to do the plague as an episode.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
So like I said, this type of plague is spread as a symptom of the bubonic plague, or breathing in airborne droplets from someone already infected with this type of plague.
Right, okay.
Specifically. So it kind of sounds like the pneumonic plague is like a worse symptom from the bubonic plague. Like you get the bubonic plague, which also causes a pneumonic plague.
Not good.
Not good. The worst type of plague, in my not so humble opinion, is septicemic.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
Which is an infection of the blood.
Oh, okay, maybe that's why they're doing the bloodletting.
Maybe.
Which doesn't seem helpful.
I would argue you need blood, especially if you have a septicemic fucking infection. So this is an infection of the blood, is usually caused by an infected flea biting you.
Oh,
so this is like probably the closest you're getting to the actual source of the plague. So fleas on the rat that has the plague, flea bites rat.
Damn.
Flea bites you.
Oh no.
So this type of plague causes small blood clots throughout your bloodstream.
That is so gross.
It then blocks your small blood vessels in your body.
I'm trying to think of what that would feel like.
Horrific. I'm
Could
sure.
you feel it? Would you feel hot? Like, what would you feel? Can your body feel those sensations? What would it be?
I would imagine
I feel like you'd die instantly.
I feel like you're going numb at that point.
Okay. I don't. Maybe just. I have no idea. I hope I'm dead.
Best case scenario, you're going numb if your small blood vessels are getting blocked by blood clots. Right?
Strokes? Are we having
Strokes?
Are things? Oh, you're right. Numb. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So these blood clots go throughout your bloodstream, which then blocks the small blood vessels, which leads to a horrific amount of side effects, which include abdominal pain, bleeding under the skin.
Okay.
I did not know that was a thing.
I
guess it's a bruise.
Though.
Is that a bruise?
Maybe. Yeah, sure.
Bleeding from your mouth, nose, or rectum, possibly all at the same time.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see your nose. That's where a lot of like small blood vessels
small blood vessels in your eyes. I mean, yeah, anything.
It's bad.
Any orifice, I guess, has a bunch of
so bad
blood vessels, right?
You can't survive that part, right? You're done for.
Yeah. Okay, and then there's also vomiting of and diarrhea of blood.
Yeah.
You have fever, you have chills, you have low blood pressure because literally you're just
losing blood.
You're vacating blood
from where it needs.
Can you imagine if you're already like your body's like you're bleeding out of your eyes, you're bleeding out of your nose, you're bleeding out of your butt, and then a fucking plague doctor walks over with a leech and is like, I'm gonna take a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's why he has a cane, because you'd fucking fight him in that moment.
It just seems like more like body fluids that don't
need to leave.
Yeah, it's not helping.
So this also causes you go into shock.
Yeah.
It also causes you to have gangrene in your extremities because there's no blood going to your fingers, your nose, your toes.
Fucking kill me.
And then it's funny because then
use the cane. Play out my fucking misery.
Right, just beat me over the head. The last two side effects that were listed is difficulty breathing, and the last side effect is death.
Oh, that is awful.
It's the worst.
I've never heard something as bad as that.
I can imagine. So this type of plague has I think a 98% death rate.
Yeah.
Fucking A+.
I don't see a way out of that.
You're dying. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, maybe.
Like one blood clot will kill you. We're afraid of them. We like to move around on flights.
Yeah.
Because they're scary.
Sterling Archer. That's also his biggest fear. Is a blood clot. Every time I think about blood clot, I think about that fucking show. I don't know why.
Oh my god.
It's really ingrained in my brain.
Love that.
So, okay, I think we're done with the gross stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
I was having fun.
Wow. Speaks a lot.
I could talk
you know what?
for,
I get fucking told about the creepy. I'm the creepy one. But look at this bitch.
I could talk for 1 full hour about that.
Do you have anything else to say to the rest of the class about this?
That just sounds awful.
It does sound awful.
I hate it.
I can't imagine. Yeah, like I said, I can't imagine just bleeding out of everything, and then someone comes over and tries to get more blood from you.
I also don't know why anyone would you have to be driven
to want to survive.
Driven to heal people, a proper either that or you're a psychopath.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of both. There's probably both within the mix for sure.
But
with the plague doctors,
crazy.
It's not great.
There's no way to protect yourself. You will die.
Yeah,
because again, the PPE is not.
I mean, it's leather.
Not appropriate. I mean, they were wearing gloves, but still.
They were wearing gloves, and they had the masks. So, I mean, the mask, it probably was kind of a filter. No matter what, because the moisture, because it's it goes and cue the cough. It travels via coughing. There's droplets. I mean, it really is very COVID-esque, where you had to wear a mask.
I know, but
to protect yourself. But the fleas are the big part of it too. Yeah, if COVID ever fucking gets in fleas, you might be fucked.
I know,
uber fucked.
People with pets.
Yeah, I mean. Most of our pets don't have fleas anymore, but still.
Our pets have fleas. That's why we gotta give them stuff all the time.
No, that's what I mean. Like, we give them treatments for fleas.
Yeah,
They don't
but not
actively have fleas.
if we're not good at it, or it's been a while.
All right. I mean, Coleman just went to the vet. He doesn't have any fleas, so.
Well, I've had the vet tell me that the cats just don't have fleas, and I'm like, I've seen a flea on him. Like, I've seen it.
It's been like a flea because it's dying because, you know,
Maybe.
it's
Or
like at the end
like-
of its medication. Or,
Yeah,
you know.
sure. And I'm like, don't tell me that. I mean, it's not like infested.
Yeah. I mean, it's like bug spray where like you spray yourself, but like a mosquito still can come at you, you
Okay,
know?
fine.
That's why I think.
Okay.
Anyways, we're really going off track. So, most of the. We are stupid. It's fine. So, most of the citizens of Venice that suffered from these plagues were sent to Poveglia to die. And a patient that succumbed to this illness, one of these plagues, doctors would pile up the bodies and burn them in pits, like the fields on this island. They were called plague pits eventually.
What else can you do with them? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'd burn the bodies or you just cover them up and
You
bury
don't want
them.
to chuck them in the river.
Yeah, I don't check in the water
Mm-mm.
because, yeah. So, in fact, it is rumored that Poveglia Island now is 50% human ash.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's 7 miles. And so a whopping 100,000 victims of the plague were sent and lost their lives at Poveglia.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of people in a very small space.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's also like, imagine that many people actively dying. Like, you're like, where do you put them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't-
And
Yeah.
so, evidently, so it's either these people were laid to rest on the island or they are still not at rest in
Okay.
general. So,
True. Bad vibes there. Bad
yeah,
juju.
bad juju. The
Mhm.
monks were right.
Yeah.
So, obviously, with this horrendous shit that happened at Poveglia, it is rumored, like anything else, to have ghosts.
Okay.
And that is how I know about this. This is because I knew it was like one of the most haunted places in the world.
Okay.
So, the first entity mentioned by most sources is a ghost of the doctor, like I mentioned, who is said to have a malicious and evil energy and is known to possess people that and try to like do harm to them.
Okay.
So, bad juju, bad vibes for that guy.
Scary.
It's very scary. So, fishermen in the area have noticed seeing white mist walking through what is now called the plague fields. Which
Wow.
the plague fields is
Mhm.
this right here.
Yeah, that kind of cleared.
Yeah, so there's like a little bridge. There's like a little tiny canal right there, and there's like a bridge
Oh,
that goes across. And these
okay.
are like kind of essentially where the plague pits were.
Got it.
So fishermen are noticing like kind of white mist walking through those areas.
Okay. That's what they say about like battlefields.
Yeah,
of
like
the Civil
Gettysburg.
War. Mhm.
Mhm.
I've actually seen videos of it. People
Yeah.
catching them.
It's pretty compelling.
It's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It should also be noted that fishermen and locals avoid this area like the plague, no pun intended. Pun intended, let's be real. Because they talk about it having a bad energy and it just being cursed in general.
I believe it.
We'll get into that in a little bit. So some fishermen have also said that they see that if they fish around this island, they kind of generally avoid the island. They like fish away from it.
Mhm.
But if they do go over towards the island and fish, they've like pulled up human bones.
Oh god.
In the nets.
Of course.
I mean,
Of course.
it kind of makes
Yeah.
sense. Like 100,000 people on like that small
Yeah.
island. It like
Yeah, and it's not like they're like proper like
yeah,
you
they're
know
throwing the pits.
chambers. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you can't probably get it hot enough to fully
No.
like.
Well, there's
it's not
also
like
sometimes
cremation chambers.
yeah,
you know
and
what I mean?
yeah, sometimes people were just also just thrown in
Chucked
pits and
in the
buried.
water. Ugh, or
Yeah.
just chucked. Maybe they didn't chuck them in the water.
Maybe there's people
Terrible.
leapt in the wire. They have like the
Yeah,
fucking
maybe.
blood plague.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna-
Okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Poor
locals,
fishies are like, we've seen some shit.
those
You
fish.
think you're haunted up there? It's fucking Nemo is a different vibe down here.
It's some weird shit down here, Merv. Merv, I don't know where that name came from.
Oh, Lord.
Actually, you know where it came from. Today I like was doing my hair because I had to be on camera for
Yes.
a meeting.
It's nice.
I have a lot of baby hair, and the way it was sticking out, it made me feel like it's Marv. It made me look like Marv from Home Alone. That's the vibe I got. Just like the way my baby hair sticks out from my fucking head. I was like, I'm
Worst
like
problem.
electrocuted Marv from Home Alone. I wish I was like a romantic, like, you know, Emily Bronte novel curl moment, but no, it's Marv.
So funny.
That's where that came from. Anyways, locals. Locals today say that moans and screams can still be heard from the island, and that sometimes the bell from the bell tower, which was called Maria, I don't know why, can still be heard even though it has been gone for years. So there's no bell.
Wow.
But they claim to still hear a bell every once in a while. Because
it's
the island isn't that far from Venice.
Yeah.
And like if you're in a boat, like kind of floating around the area, and
it's probably just like a Venice bell.
Maybe.
Actually,
I don't know. Yeah, that's a very good point.
It's like floating on the water.
Yeah. Like, water and like sound travels weird over water.
It's true.
For sure. Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's okay. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, this is where the Maria name came from. It's not the bell name. A ghost of a little girl named Maria. Jeez. No.
Condolences, Maria.
Sorry, Maria. Has been said to walk the shores of the island and is always crying.
Oh, sad.
You really threw Maria under the bus there.
Sad.
Which is very sad, yeah. There is also a ghost of a man named Pietro, who was a double-leg amputee that lived on the island when it was an asylum, which is kind of what we were talking about earlier, how they just put anyone...
He probably like left people there and they were like...
Yeah. People's like...
Now all of a sudden there's like a new group of people in town and they've all got the fucking plague.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bummer.
It's like after... Well, this is 1920s.
There goes the neighborhood.
This is... Jeez. This isn't during the plague. This is like the 1920s.
I don't know time.
You really don't. So probably World War I veteran. So really throwing Pietro under the bus.
It was later.
Yeah, 1920s is when it became an asylum.
So they sent the people to the island that was already hella haunted. They sent all these sick, like mentally sick people.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Oh my god. Okay.
So when Pietro was alive, he said that he used to race it around the hospital in his wheelchair, just like
what was Maria doing?
Maria was fucking crying on the beach.
What has she been doing there? They sent orphans over there too?
She could have been a plague victim.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
All right, so he's double amputee.
He's racing around the asylum in a wheelchair.
Okay.
And now you can sometimes see and hear a wheelchair moving in the hospital that's like now condemned.
Okay.
There's been people saying that they've seen it like move a little bit.
Okay.
There is also a unnamed female spirit that roams what is left of the hospital and is said to always look terrified.
Wow.
Which is sad. Yeah. There is also numerous accounts of people, probably on boats, claim to see apparitions in the windows of the hospital that's still standing. And this one's creepy. And also just a large pair of eyes hovering above the water on the shore of Poveglia.
A large pair of eyes?
Just a large pair of eyes is what it says. Like no head, nothing else, just eyes. I don't know if that's like a reflection you're saying of something.
Interesting.
But it's creepy as fuck. Like, I don't like that one. So people who have visited the island, like I said, it is closed to the public, have visited the island. They say as soon as you step on the shore, you get an overwhelming feeling of dread and sadness.
I believe it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, vibes are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what we said? So others have also claimed that they get scratched or pushed while visiting the island as well.
Okay.
Which, I don't know how I feel about that, but it's what they say. During the time this island was an asylum, patients would also talk about seeing strange shadows and smelling burning.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
And they also was on a couple accounts of like hearing screaming and stuff too.
Okay.
I mean, that could have just been a patient, right? Yeah. But the shadows and the burning smell was like not great. So the few times this island was under construction, because in recent times there's been talks to make the old hospital into a hotel.
Okay.
or some sort of like other touristy thing, construction workers would claim to have seen dark shadow figures, also smelling strange smells, and also people would just be like, I'm not coming back to this island.
Oh.
Like construction workers.
Yeah.
Be like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Poveglia is closed to the public.
I trust them.
But a few ghost hunting crews have been invited to investigate the island.
Okay, your boyfriend?
Including my favorite set of biceps.
This guy.
Zak Bagans and the Ghost Adventures.
Did you know last
crew.
podcast talked about
Zak Bagans?
Yes, recently.
What'd they say?
Crap, I can't remember what episode it was. It was one of the newer episodes where they talked about him and the show, and they weren't disparaging.
You know, okay. Is he a douchebag? Yes. But he has created an entire industry.
Okay.
Like, he has a fucking haunted museum in Vegas.
Guy's a boss.
He's
Hustler.
He's hustling.
I know,
He's
but
out there.
It's sort of cringy.
Oh, not sort of. It is cringy. Trust me. I get it. He's toxic. I love him.
Okay,
Trust me. I know.
Yeah, you know what? In a minute. Okay.
Do you want to tell the class about Ghost Adventures, the TV show?
I don't remember. I've never seen it. It's just some.
We watched Penhurst.
Yeah. I blocked it out. It's just a bunch of like Ed Hardy bros being like, ugh, there's nothing anywhere. This is all fake. Dude.
Wow. So my synopsis. Ghost Adventures is an American TV show that follows ghost investigator Zak Bagans with his fellow investigators before they get locked into a haunted location overnight and they attempt to capture evidence of the paranormal, aka ghosts.
Okay, you watch it and tell me which one of those two descriptions is more accurate. Okay, this is what they said on last podcast. They said it's just like they'll shoot a scene and they'll say something, and then the next scene will be them just repeating literally what they just said a different way over and over
again.
It's
that suggestion of the EVP stuff for sure.
Okay.
That I've talked about before.
Yes.
I definitely I see some merit in that for sure. I mean, listen. All
right, let's tell us about the episode. I'm here.
You're gonna scully us up, and I'm okay with it.
No, I believe that this place is haunted as fuck.
Okay, so like last time with Penhurst, I'm gonna give us a little bit of a breakdown of the episode itself. So the episode starts with Zak giving some dark history of Venice and Poveglia itself. You can also legitimately, so this is like season 3 of Ghost Adventures. This is like still when they're pretty new. You can see how like legitimately excited Zak and Nick, his fellow investigator, were to be in this place.
Sure.
They were like, I feel like this is like one of the first moments where like we made it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's in Italy. It's like they're based in America.
And they're
like
filming a show.
And they're filming a show there. Like
easy.
You know, like I don't know.
Cool.
Say what you will.
Be proud.
Yeah. Be proud. Yeah. So when they meet, they go to the island. They meet a couple of locals and historians who are really selling how freaked out they are to be on the island itself. They just like they also talk about some dark history, including a tsunami that happened in the area.
What?
I could not find anything else.
Oh, okay.
In English.
Oh, okay.
It was just like this historian that mentioned it. It was a very brief like tsunami. I was like, what the fuck? When did that happen?
Okay.
There's also claims that like there was executions held in this area on Poveglia.
Okay.
In the water. So like execution by drowning. Which
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But also I couldn't really find a ton of. This is all coming from a historian though, so I don't know. Like he's probably a historian of the area.
Right.
Maybe there's some stuff he knows that I don't know. So
okay.
I'm not gonna pretend that it didn't exist.
I'm not calling him a liar.
Yeah, we're not calling him a liar. So the crew also talks about the plague in the quarantine of the island that was used for basically, you know, they're basically setting the scene for the episode, right? So maybe in not the best light, Zak rides on the boat to Poveglia wearing a plague doctor's mask.
Oh, fun. Why not? Honestly.
You know,
That's
he's good TV, I will say.
I mean, how many seasons?
I mean, they're still going.
Yeah.
It's like 25 seasons.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
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 You found something.
Yeah, he found his thing, and good for him. There is something else about like ghost hunting shows specifically I thought about earlier today is like you can, from what I've heard about like ghost hunting specifically, because I secretly want to be a ghost hunter, you can go to a location and capture nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not every time you go somewhere you're going to capture something. But if you're on a TV show, you have to create the drama and you have to make it, you have to build it up to something. It gets to be spooky, right? And so, I mean, is ghost hunting legitimate? I would argue it is. Maybe not on TV, though.
Right,
I guess
we're
that's my
telling
point.
a story.
Yeah, they're telling a story. They're making it dramatic. It is like a creepy, spooky area. Like, I don't know if they're going to capture anything, but they're selling it. That's for goddamn sure. Especially Zach. So the crew goes into a building with one of the local tour guides, and the tour guide, his name is Manuel, seems really freaked out. Like he's like not about this, which is, I don't know if he's selling it for the TV, but he's just like, I don't like being here. He just talks about how much essentially he hates the island. He's like, I don't like being here. And he's like, this place is fucking cursed. He's like, I don't want to be here. He's like, call me tomorrow if you survive the night.
Okay.
Really selling it for sure. Like you can appreciate it. So the crew then talks about various stories we've already mentioned about the ghosts. They also try to talk to the locals about Poveglia, and all the locals are like, fuck no, I'm not talking about that place. Like they like were walking around Venice. We're like, you want to talk about Poveglia Island on TV? They're like, no. Which could be an edit. But, like, I mean, there were legitimately people like, I don't want to talk about this place.
Okay.
So, I don't know. So, this is also where Zach says the famous, maybe infamous, depends on who you talk to, you've reached your final destination. Hell.
Okay.
That's what he says. And that's also, it's now used in the Ghost Adventures intro. Or at least it was. I don't think anymore, but that was,
okay.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Okay.
It was like a big, like, fucking sound clip from Ghost Adventures for a long time. So during the investigation itself at night, so remind you, the guys are in this building locked up, but they're on an island. They don't need to be locked up.
Okay.
They're by themselves at night on this island. So during the investigation, the guys capture a few EVPs, which are electronic voice phenomenons, as we said before. So there's varying classifications of EVPs. Class A being like, this is like someone speaking, you know, like a smaller, like a D or F or whatever is like, this might just be static noise or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So class A EVPs are like the EVP you want to capture.
Okay.
Yeah. So they also start getting spikes in their EMF detectors, which EMF is electromagnetic fields, which is theorized that what ghosts are made of, which is like essentially just like energy.
Sure.
Like a type of energy, right? And EMF detectors, I think, are specifically used to find electrical stuff in the walls in the house.
Yeah, I'm like, it's really interesting that they say that like that's a proof of ghosts, but like there's also people that are like, oh, you need to wear special clothes to protect you from the EMF waves that's killing you
right
from your phone and the Wi-Fi and the 5G. So it is either
dun.
I'm like, are they ghosts or are they technological death waves?
Well, they're on this island, you know, off the coast of Venice that has no electricity. So if you're detecting EMFs in this area, I would argue it's a little more profound than like, you know, just walking around your house and finding a spike, right?
Yeah, no, I guess I agree with you. I'm just saying, do I really need to wear like
yeah,
a Kevlar to sleep or sleep with my phone in the other room?
Is that like something that Alex Jones
probably
has been trying to sell? Is Alex Jones?
I think Alex Jones is done, but definitely the Joe Rogan guest.
Yeah, he's becoming the new Alex Jones, which is very unfortunate because Joe Rogan was like fine.
This is controversial.
Yeah, he's becoming more and more controversial.
This is a controversial topic.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm not a fan. But...
You're not a fan of Joe Rogan?
Not really.
No, not me either. There's been some shit that he said. I'm like,
I don't
okay.
hate the guy.
Yeah, he's not Alex Jones.
Yeah,
He's not Alex Jones. I will say that.
exactly.
Is he getting to that point?
I don't know.
I don't know. Also, Adam Carolla kind of started going that route too.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Adam Carolla kind of became a right-wing nut job,
This is the thing,
unfortunately.
though. I love Theo Vaughn, and Joe Rogan is the reason that I know Theo Vaughn.
Okay.
Because he, like, kind of discovered him, so
Right.
I support Joe Rogan.
In the sense that you support Theo Vaughn.
Just that, thank you, Batman. That's all.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn is pretty funny. Anyways.
Okay.
So they start to get spikes in their EMF detectors. They also start to hear footsteps. They're the only people on the island.
This is a douchebag segment. This is a good little
Yeah.
roundup.
This is a douchebag segment for sure.
I was like, we have not spoken about a human that wasn't a tool in a while.
That's true.
Maria. Where's Maria?
I know, poor little Maria.
Bring her back.
That's why she's crying on the shores.
She's like, I can't escape these fucking douchebags.
They only come here.
Except she's Italian, so.
Yeah, whatever she says in Italian. So during this time, so they hear the footsteps. They also, I don't know how I feel about these. There's also footage that they like start catching orbs.
Okay.
Do you know what orbs are?
Yes.
Like the weird little balls of light that float
Mhm.
weirdly.
You see them in photos. Occasionally.
Do you have a thought on the orbs?
No, I don't care
No?
about an orb. I think
Wow.
I think it's a non-threatening. I think
Yeah.
an orb seems sweet. I don't think anyone should be threatened by
It's like
an
a little
orb.
like ghost.
It's like
jellyfish.
seems like the nicest version of a ghost there can be.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've seen some interesting pictures. I've seen some interesting footage. I mean, it could just be dust or a bug. I don't
Literally just like the way light is bouncing off of
Yeah.
any in particular.
Right. I mean, I guess that's why they usually investigate at night, because there isn't like a lot of light, using like infrared cameras, so like night vision.
But an orb's not as scary.
No, orbs aren't like a scary thing. I just don't know if I am like sold on orbs, I guess.
Okay.
You know, I'm not like fully sold on that, I guess.
Okay.
So, next you hear
A
sounds.
skeptic.
For once. So next in this episode, you hear what sounds like a bang or something being thrown.
Literally, somebody threw something. They always do. It's like a producer from the other room. Missy,
It's just
predictable.
them,
I've
though.
only seen one episode.
It's just them in this building.
She's lying.
Okay.
She's being lied to.
I'm being lied to. Maybe I am. I don't know. Anyways.
I make you watch reality TV and you will. It's repeated. Repeated. You know this is staged, right? And she's over here thinking that the bang it comes from the ghost, not the producer. I can't.
You know what? Touche. Because I do talk shit about your reality TV shows all the time.
I'm like, yes, it's staged, but that bitch is still fucking crazy. Did you just see what she said? Like, my God.
Fine. Whatever. So after this bang or something being thrown, Aaron, which is like the kind of like the bald head guy. Okay.
Other guy in the room.
Yeah, there's Aaron, Nick, and Zach. Those are three of them. Aaron freaks out and claims, this is fucking a great quote. I laughed when I watched this recently, and I laughed when he said this. No, you don't understand, bro. An energy burst went through my body at the same time that happened, bro.
Oh,
That's what he says.
touched by a ghost.
You got it. He's the comic relief in this fucking episode. He's probably pretty much the comic relief in every episode.
He sounds like an idiot.
He kind of is. He's like Zach's dumb fucking cousin that just kind of comes along, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm just here.
Around.
It is sad because Nick is no longer a part of this show, and Nick is like the other, kind of like his right hand man, and Zach is like, or not Zach, Aaron's like kind of the comic relief. But Nick and Zach kind of have like a messy breakup.
Tragic.
Very tragic. But it's just like, it's no longer the same show because Nick isn't there, which is probably why I haven't really watched any of the newer episodes. It's fine. I will live. Also, Aaron is at one point, because there's a couple of times where they try to speak Italian. And like, Nick and Zach do okay. But Aaron is really fucking bad at speaking Italian.
Okay, as am I. So.
Right? And there's this part where Aaron just says like a word and it's really bad, and Zach's like, never mind, dude, you're gonna scare the ghosts away. He's like, don't do that. And like, I don't
Upset.
know if he's trying to be a dick or he's trying to be funny, but it is funny.
He's like, I can't listen to that anymore.
He's like,
Stop it."
please don't talk in Italian.
Let him.
So after Aaron has his moment, the guys then start talking about getting lightheaded and starting to feel sick.
Okay, they're lying. But
They're
fine.
lying for sure. There is a spot in the room they are in that Nick claims to be feeling dizzy
Okay.
and like disoriented.
Is
And
it cold too?
and then so like Zach comes over with an EMF detector and gets a spike in the EMFs. He's like, "Oh my god, dude, this is crazy."
I would be sorry, I was about to get really vulgar.
No, what are you gonna do? Fucking do it.
Like, I think I would believe it more. Like, to be more truthful, if he walked around and was like, I got a boner here, and then I would be like, just as scientific as whatever little machine you carried around. They're just like, what, like measuring dick waves. I don't know. I can't. You have to cut this. It's so unnecessary.
Measuring dick waves.
It's so unnecessary. What happens when you listen to stupid shit?
Honestly, the world would be better if like people could just measure their dick waves and figure out who's the best dick wave and just get over themselves. Like
Oh,
leaders,
they'd be like,
leaders in the
they
country.
just trusted their dick waves.
Who has the best dick wave? Anyone? Anyone?
Wait,
you have
wait,
the best dick
wait.
wave. If like men.
Oh, we're trusting other men's dick. Well, okay. God.
No. I'm just saying like I've always had this like theory of like
Okay.
Like-
We're touching on something.
you know what? Never mind. We're not.
Let's get
We're
back.
not gonna get.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't. We should stop. Anyways, so after all these events happen, Zach then starts flipping out on the guys. He's like, gets super angry, starts like yelling at them. And there's this moment where like the camera pans to his face, and he has like a legitimately fucking scary look on his face.
Scary.
Yeah, like
Okay.
he's a big dude.
Okay.
I'm in love with those biceps. He like starts like yelling. He like gets in Aaron's face, like starts yelling at him. Aaron's like, "What the fuck is going on?" He like takes a piece of camera equipment and like rips it in half, and he's just like fucking losing his shit. Maybe Venus was in the microwave for him at this moment. This is his like headbutting a stranger part.
Okay.
If you listened to last week, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm with you. No,
What?
it didn't record last week.
Oh,
Oh, sad.
well, I said Venus in the microwave.
Yeah, but the headbutting the stranger
Yeah.
was on our original.
Was on the original recording that's lost to the ether.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I really would like to headbutt a stranger someday. That's my story.
Someone who deserves it.
Someone who's a warranted headbutt is needed in my life at some point.
You should go like mosh pit or something.
No, that's not warranted. I'm talking like
You'll find someone there.
I'm talking about someone who's like trying to like grab my like I said like my titty. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh,
We talked
we're gonna
about-
play this game,
we
motherfucker.
talked about today's
And I grab him by the shirt collar and just fucking headbutt him. That is my headbutting fantasy.
Yeah, I still think you go to like a weird moshy, and I don't know, but now I'm probably maligning people who hang out in mosh pits.
Yeah, you probably are.
Sorry.
I feel like, you know, like people who listen to like heavy metal and like kind of mosh pit-esque music are way more respectful than that, you
I
know?
don't know. I've just seen a lot of video where they look like fucking jackasses.
Yeah.
Throwing punches and elbows and things.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not great.
I don't want you anywhere near there.
Anyways, I just really want to headbutt somebody someday. Anyways, so
Okay, so he's being aggro, quote unquote, because of the ghost.
yes.
He found the ghost of the
Venus in the microwave.
the doctor.
Oh, the doctor. Yes. So I think I got that Venus in the. I gotta stop making fun of astrology.
Astrology is like an ancient
I know.
measurement of like
I know. I'm just being a dick. You know what? You can make fun of ghost hunters. I can make fun of astrology.
Okay. You know what? A lot of people make fun. I bet equal people
Yeah.
make fun of those things.
Is some of it true?
Ratios.
Probably. Is some of it bullshit?
It's just like pattern
Absolutely.
recognition.
Yeah. Anyways, So, Zach, after this moment where he's like yelling at Aaron and ripping camera gear apart and like kind of just fucking flipping out.
Sounds hot.
God, we really gotta stop
I'm just
fucking building
with
this
you.
man
I'm
up.
just fucking with you.
Zach claims that this is a partial possession. That he's
Yeah,
possessed by
obviously
something.
he's acting, Melissa.
So Nick grabs Zach and makes him leave the building they are in. They're in like the old like hospital shit. And then the guys then take some holy anointing oil that they received.
Okay, I was
that
gonna
they got.
say, how do you fix a possession?
So they got this anointing oil from a priest, and they spray it on their foreheads. Take a minute, recoup, make it dramatic, like they do.
Damn, it's too bad they didn't have that anointing oil or these bros in like Hereditary or, you know, all of the haunting movies in history.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So after this, the guys start moving towards the plague fields. And they hear a weird yell on the way over to the fields.
Okay.
Which they're not close to Venice, so I feel like is maybe a little bit.
I cannot believe you are retelling me this story as if you believe that to be true.
Like they hear a weird yell?
Yes!
You think nothing that they capture is real?
Yeah, absolutely nothing. I'm so sorry.
Breaking my heart.
Just throws the iPad.
Right? Just like fucking throw these notes out the goddamn window.
I was like, wait
and
a second.
cry myself to sleep because you don't believe ghosts and adventures is real. I'm gonna make you watch this fucking episode after this. I hope you know this.
Stop. My eyes.
Dave's gonna be so mad. We're gonna make him watch another episode of Ghost
Not
Adventures.
possible. Oh my god. Okay, all right. They hear it. I'm with you.
Yeah, okay.
Totally plausible, dude.
Is it because they're bros and they're douchebags that you don't believe it? Or is it because it's a TV show?
I think the place is haunted.
Okay.
I think that these are not credible filmmakers.
People. Okay. I appreciate that.
Yes.
So, you know what? They're good TV. So, when they get to the plague fields, they get all dramatic about where they're at, and they claim that the soil is mostly ash. So, like, Zach's like taking a machete and like shoving it in the ground, like tossing the soil up in the air, which, if it is ash, kind of problematic and disrespectful.
Yes.
So then Zach also puts on his plague mask again.
Okay.
Which a little tone deaf, I would say.
Yes.
So in the field, wearing the plague mask, Zach starts saying stuff in Italian, like, "Do you remember me?" Like calling himself a doctor in Italian.
Whoa, he's taking on the persona of the. Oh my god.
Yeah. It's a little. I don't know how I feel about it.
It's fun. Okay, I'm with you.
So there's a moment when like he's doing this. Nick tells him to be quiet, and this is like the thing. This part is like the thing I remember from this episode because it had been a long time since I've watched it. So when Nick tells him to be quiet, they're in the plague field. There's a moment that there's an IR, an infrared camera set up on the bridge that kind of connects the two little islands. It's on a tripod, and you hear what sounds like footsteps running up to the bridge, and like this weird like light thing happens, and the tripod gets knocked over.
Okay.
Whether or not it's an entity, who knows? But I mean, I remember it being a little more compelling
the first time you watched
the
it?
first time I watched it. I do think it's kind of an interesting piece of evidence they captured.
Okay.
All the other shit, I don't know. But like that was like, okay, that's interesting. That's like the thing that stood out to me the most. And there's one other thing too. So they also, later in the episode, they have another like camera kind of just like set up and like filming the field from the bridge. And like they're not there. It captures what looks like a white mist like walking or like moving across. And I don't know if that's dust.
It doesn't look like the shape of like a human or anything?
It kind of looks like a shape of a human to me, but like maybe I just want to believe it, you know. I'm aware of my own.
Highly suggestible.
Yes.
Okay.
I am the Mueller of this situation. And I didn't know I would be. Every fucking time. I know it's because I'm telling you the story that I'm
Maybe.
the molder.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. You know
we'll
what?
just switch. Pull a reverse Uno
Maybe.
on it one of these days.
Yeah. So it captures some sort of like thing moving, and there's also like a weird, like, sounds like a yell in the distance at the same time. So what that is, we don't know, obviously, because this is Ghost Adventures. So the guys, after this, they split up and do some investigating alone,
Okay.
which fucking hell no, at night
Okay.
on this haunted ass island.
This is all happening in one night?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's all night.
Yeah. They do it all night. They
Okay.
do sundown to sun up.
Okay.
That's their entire investigation. So during this time they're investigating alone, they all capture what sounds like weird voices in different buildings and kind of footsteps. Some of them sound kind of interesting. Some of them just sound like that suggestion thing, like you said before, with that they were talking about in the last podcast on the left, which is something I don't love. And like every ghost hunting show does this. It's not just Ghost Adventures, it's Ghost Hunters, it's Destination Fear, yada yada yada. There's they'll play a clip of something that they say is like an EVP, and they'll say, we think it's saying this.
Yeah.
And then they play it again. And then because someone suggested that,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, right, I hear it now.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
It's funny because I used to work at a brewery, and the brewery had this roasted malt Pilsner. I'm getting to the point, I promise. And to me, it tasted like hot dog water. It was fucking gross.
Okay.
I was like, no, thank you.
Okay.
And when people would ask me what it tasted like, I'd be like, to me, I think it tastes like hot dog water. I would give them a taste, and they're like, oh my God, you're right. And then eventually I'm like, I have to stop saying it tastes like hot dog water.
Right.
And
Because nobody wants to.
Because no one wants to drink it. And so like then eventually people are like, oh, what does it taste like? I'm like, I'm just grab you a taste. You tell me what you taste. Significantly different
Answers.
Okay.
Okay.
People are like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, like, oh yeah, that tastes
wine,
good.
The whole wine industry.
Whole wine industry. It's not just ghosts that put a suggestion in your brain, let's be real. There's a whole marketing department in every aspect of the world that puts suggestions in your brain to sell something to you. Not just Ghost Adventures. Anyways, so the voices, who knows? There's also a part in this episode that I think is very, very interesting. Whether or not it's real, I don't know. But Nick is like in this part of a building. He's by himself. And he captures this weird black mist. And you can see it. It's not like you have to like strain your eyes. Like you can see this mist that kind of like kind of drops down and then goes back up in like one of the buildings. Which I think to me is like probably the most profound part of this episode.
Okay.
Maybe we could just show you that. But I think it's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. Yeah.
So for the rest of the episode, the guys capture more disembodied voices, footsteps. They had malfunctions in their camera gear where like they talk about like the batteries drained, which is like kind of Ghost Adventures talk, or not Ghost Adventures, just Ghost Hunters in general. They talk about like, oh, like they're using the energy from this fucking camera to like power up essentially, like a sim or something. I don't know.
The ghosts?
The ghosts.
Okay.
Is the claim. It's all, so the thing with like ghost hunting, it is pseudoscience. Like, you can't prove it. You can just theorize it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I don't know. We don't know. I like to just be neutral in this moment with ghosts. Don't fucking look at me like that.
I believe in the... I'm with you, okay? I'm honestly with you, except that this is a trash show. And if you were just like, this is my favorite trash show, I would...
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying we all have our things.
Just be careful.
You like to watch Vanderpump Rules.
Yes, I do.
And that's fine. You made me watch that show a couple weeks ago about those fucking cowboys that were all toxic.
Dynasty. Yeah. I know. But you thought I thought that was eye candy for you. I know you like a douche.
I do. It's so sad. It's fucking tragic, truly. I'm a great person, I promise. I just really like douchebags.
Where are we in this episode?
So, this is the last bullet.
Oh my god.
So, Poveglia Island is still currently uninhabited.
I love it.
You're losing your goddamn
Oh
mind.
my god, Poveglia. I like Poveglia.
And there's talks to make the remaining buildings into hotels,
They should.
some sort of grounds,
Do
with, like,
it.
a park.
Make it a park.
Yeah.
Like a, yeah. Why
But-
not?
Currently, Poveglia is only inhabited by ghosts.
Dead.
Ghosts.
Do you know what, though? It is a little hard to imagine that they would... Listen, I don't know. I think a park makes more sense than a hotel.
Well, there's already a building there, though.
Make it, I don't know, you can host events there or something.
Well, like
That's,
Penhurst, it was like a
just like, I don't want a
a
developer
museum.
to come in and like make money off of this like tragic place
Right.
where like all of these people's remains are.
but like
that's
you
not
need
very
people
cool.
with money to do that, and like if they don't, if they're not gonna be able to like put money into it to like restore it, then like they can't make money from it.
I feel
Then
like it
what's the
should
point?
benefit the community in some way.
I agree.
That's what
I'm not.
saying.
I'm
Just
being a
like-
devil's advocate in that moment. It's yeah, it's like that fine line. It's like, do you tear it down, just make it like nothing, or do you tear it down and
If you literally just made it accessible and made it a park, then
Yeah.
it would probably make a ton of money.
yeah? I mean, like we have shit around here
You
that's
don't have
like
to
that.
do anything to it except make it accessible.
Yeah, I agree.
Build
but-
like a dock or whatever. They probably already have all the infrastructure to get people over there.
Yeah, they have some infrastructure for sure, but you know, there's like buildings on there that are kind of condemned that like
Okay.
you'd have to do some stuff to
Sure.
retrofit with whatever. I mean, I think a hotel could be cool.
I mean, it would be cool. I just don't. It's bad vibes.
It would probably be some bad vibes.
Yeah.
Would
You're
I stay
asking
there?
for it.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
That'd make you come with me. You know you
What
want to
was
go to
that
Venice.
Scary hotel in Los Angeles.
Oh, the Cecil?
The Cecil.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, you know, where you're like,
That
if
one's
you-
in like kind of a bad area. though.
Yeah, it is. That's why we had so many problems.
Well, Poveglia on a fucking island with nothing else, so
I know. I'm just saying.
you're also in
you
Venice.
might as well.
You're also in Venice. Cecil Hotel is not in Venice. It's on like fucking Skid Row.
I know.
Yeah, it's not great.
Sad.
But yeah, that is Poveglia
I
Island.
thought that was a fun episode.
That was a good episode.
Thank you.
Even though you're gonna fucking shit on my life. Ghost Ventures in general.
Just like no.
Why do you gotta talk shit about my boyfriend? First of all.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
I
know-
take it back. I'm sorry. I was wrong for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Listen, love of my life. Me and his biceps gonna be together forever. And get over it.
Oh man.
I'm gonna live in this haunted hotel, or not as haunted museum in Vegas, and live my good life, okay?
All right, I'm gonna take you there.
Just let me have it.
We're gonna go.
God, I
That's
want
where I
to
would
go
with
so
you.
fucking bad.
That's where I would go with you.
Yeah. He evidently has some really interesting shit in there.
That sounds fun.
So it's in Fremont, so it's in like a cool area.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will have an update someday. Our fast
I
to
like
Zak
it.
Bagans Haunted Museum.
It's like not that expensive to get down to Vegas.
No, it's not truly.
Mhm.
But okay, that is it for this week. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for listening to our bullshit. We're talking about a lot of dumb shit.
A lot of bullshit.
We did a lot of bullshit in this episode. We appreciate you guys coming back and listening to our fucking flabbergasted, stupid, dumb stuff. But we
Oh.
appreciate it. Yeah, but until next time.
Stay grimly curious. Bye. Thank you so much for listening. For podcast updates and episode photos, be sure to follow us on Instagram @GrimlyPodcast.
Also, be sure to rate and review our episodes, and we will see you next week for another episode.